Dark. Heat headed towards middle. Dia out in the open, overexposed. No chance of getting away, but he's still going to deliver a 1-for-1.
Yeah, sticks to the fight. Didn't want to back off on that. Was pretty much committed. Nearly found the second headshot. The USPs, though, but watch Valda taking advantage of the fact that 3 players were spotted in middle, still alive after the first kill. So that's 4 in total. He's managed to get Afro with the back of that beautiful haircut still showing. But Jax is able to slide back out and take him down in the tunnels immediately after Snappy goes out A, though. So the continued aggression from ENCE to start off the map. Unfortunately, they've given up the B bomb site, but they're quickly surrounding it. No kits, tough one to retake, but they've got the man advantage to try and do so.
Let's see what they got. Body, he turns, he grabs a headshot. There's Madden, he falls as well. And it's Sunpius, the new addition, left in the 1v1. He's going to slow play it. He's going to give it a little bit of time, a little bit of breathing room.
Joko did exactly what he had to do, not only winning exchanges, but peeked window before supporting his teammate. Gave the information that Body was safe, not to worry about the door. They could focus on the tunnels. He gets the kill on Sunpius.
International rosters coming together. We heard Sunpius say that his English not really too much of an issue, just had to learn some new names for spots. That's obviously going to play into effect, especially not only new spots, but in the crunch moments. As we all know, that's when the communication kind of lapses. But interestingly is enough as well, Snappy mentioned in the interview, talked to Madden about it, believes Sunpius is someone who can just take control and be a secondary caller. And for the moment, it's Snappy landing pop shots with the scout out towards long. A pair of kills for him. It ends in a 4-on-2.
Massive, right? Win the pistol, lose subsequent anti-eco. Pretty straightforward stuff in Counter-Strike these days. The scout being absolutely menacing for Snappy. He's not done there. They're going to push out. He's going to support his teammate, enable him to get a gun, and even swap off the scout. Valda will grab the Galil. He's going to swing it. Ooh, easy find. Joko goes down. That's bomb as well. They know they have the round in control. They just have to figure out where Jax is remaining, and he's going to work up the catwalk position. A Galil in his hand as well. Maiden, by the way, I mentioned he went up to find a gun. He got the AK, so he's looking pretty ominous with that at long. Headshot position. Jax nearly found it, but couldn't, and that gives Snappy a second shot at it. Stats is something to go off of.
Ooh, this is dangerous. Snappy's just going to tuck in behind the door, avoids the danger right around the edge of that smoke. Yeah, statistically, Afro's up there. He's way above at the top for this team, but I mean, if you look at some of like their bigger games against this tougher opposition, it's someone like Jax who's actually performed super well.
Yeah, exactly.
Likely due to just the experience of playing against these teams so many times already. Afro spots one over, but a narrow miss. He goes for the blind shot. That's not going to work either. And Madden comes right through. Flash from Sunpius. And Snappy's still alive, gonna back away. Madden eventually falls, but he's done his job.
Body does well to recover it. You're absolutely right, Madden. That was almost unlucky for Afro. The boost up, the right read, just a missed shot by the narrowest of margins. Valda holding an angle. He's already got the scope sets on the AUG. He's going to work out now from CT. He quick slopes to get away, and he quick switches to get away without making noise. Catches out Exercise. They know he's there, but he'll fall off because he wants them to commit to get trapped off by window. Meanwhile, Dia knows they didn't go that way. That's a huge kill. Jax has opened the site. Smoke to go down as well. They have to cross, and Valda's going to spray in. Oh, Jax made the wrong call. Stops inside the smoke and gave an easy lineup for the AUG. He chaps the bomb as well, and Valda into it will go down. It's a chance still for Body, but that's enough time as he's got to switch over on guns, trying to bait them in, can't do it, and they want his gun as the round expires. Snappy's all the way up inside of the pit. Off headshot angle. That means they've got to also wrap around. You'd expect support from long to come in. There isn't anyone there toward the platform. Sunpius is pushed up watching catwalk at this point. In fact, excuse me, he's underneath. He's at the CT spawn. It may not matter. Snappy's going to get it. That'll give Sunpius time to rotate back around. Flashing in. Snappy sees that coming. Second one's going to catch him, though. That's unfortunate, but Sunpius does his job to support him. Meanwhile, Exercise could have taken down Madden. That would have opened up long.
Yeah, this is actually a really cool round from Heat. It's almost unfortunate they haven't been able to get more out of it. They had a nice crunch onto this A defense. Madden and Dia going to have to back away. Wall of Smokes is set up, using utility to delay the plants. But both of them coming up the ramp for the moment in this 2v2. Joko over at the car. Afro trying to move into the bomb site still.
Madden wants in. Oh, that nade's so close. Not quite. It is going to be Joko down. They know he planted. They know he's stuck on that smoke. He doesn't have the information that they're both there. As Afro tries to slide away, Madden will get him. You have to get on the board, Afro, but he's definitely getting closer. That was a tough position to be in at the end of the round. Still got the plant, but again, Nice is AWP on the platform. Afro is trying to find it again, though he's so close, he gets tagged. He actually hit the shot. This guy is getting so unlucky to start out this game, but it was a leg shot, and he goes down as a result of it.
Brutal. Equalized, though, and this position from Diha is so nice. shrinks the map. Valda can start rotating out towards mid. They can actually set up a pretty decent trap here. Especially with Sunpius, the AWP coming to peer over the smoke. Valda's going to get close up, so a shift in the defense for the moment. Another deep, beefy nade, followed up by an even better op shot. Another one! Ooh.
Sunpius looking pretty spicy so far for ENCE as he finds that one through the door. Good tracing of Jax, and he may not be done. Only 17 HP though, and AK is too ominous as it sneaks through, but D is already on the doorstep as he walks back in from the lower tunnels, so another round.
Heat has been their top performer in that stretch. Stuck on 0 kills at the moment, not able to get onto the scoreboard.
You have that narrow miss above the smoke. You have this situation 1-on-2 where he plants the bomb, eats the nade. Not really his fault he can't get a kill in that one as they chase him down. And then he gets the leg shot last round. He's been there. He just can't get it done.
Look at this call as well for ENCE. There's a blind counter on the defensive side of things. 2 players inside the bomb site. Sunpius in middle is going to have a fast rotation. This is around Heat is trying to just pop into this B site. Oh, they pull Madden away. This could be perfect.
Exorcist wants to be the first one through. Madden comes back, though. He sees above, but he's blinded off. That's going to force him out. They can't capitalize. They can't get any further forward, and that means he's still there, despite that a Molotov goes down. And Valda has the confidence and comfort of a companion inside of the site. It's Body, though, that gets the first one, but he's the last. He needs 5. He's got 2. Snappy's not going to allow any further than that as it goes 7-1.
A lot of success anywhere on the map, so at the moment, this is the perfect call. We can tell from the minimap, Dia the only one here. Snappy's trying to hustle to get into a position for support, but that's going to be deep in towards middle, and they give up the bomb site. Dia spots one dropping in towards car and closet. Looking for a follow-up kill, and he can't find it through the smoke. Afro's able to pounce up. Now it's Snappy's turn. But doesn't work up the courage. Only one flashbang on Madden. It's thrown right now. Snappy's going to move with it, try to come in, try to clear out car, and he does just that. Drops in, Jax has the kill. And now Heat can plant their feet and try and hold off the retake.
Shot out, Afro. 2 in the rounds. He's so close again, so close, but he's got the information more coming toward the window. That's where Jax will turn his attention. No one else to come through, and Jax might be able to find the round. Sunpius snuck all the way in. It dropped down. He's got plenty of time on the defuse. Afro nearly the difference. Throw some nades around and go about business one more time. Good flash eye. Oh, done. Well played, Sunpius. Read that one far too easily.
Beautiful shot as well. Good flashbang to set it all up. That scares Heat away from long, and they rotate back, and our boy Joko's taking a lot of utility damage, a lot of spam damage. He's down to 32 HP. Utility is an issue for this Heat attack. They've got no more flashbangs. One smoke just deployed. They have 1 remaining and a Molotov. That's it to try and break into a bomb site.
Smoke in position. Joko the closest to it. Sunpius now very firmly focused on that position. He even has, oh dear, okay. I was gonna say a player inside smoke to walk off the wall, but they'll get one with the nade. That gives Sunpius confidence to go look for more, and he's off angle. He'll find it, but not ready for exercise. Now the player had dropped from Cat, so Jax has the attention on him. This might allow a support play to work out from that same position we mentioned. Exorcist was in, but Valda's far too quick on the flank as Jax was doing all. Just to point out the utility damage in this game as well as Afro goes down again. Valda, Sunpius starting it off. It's a ridiculous amount. It's 21 total utility damage right now for Heat. That's from Afro. 21 across the whole team. Whereas Maiden, 304, 210 Valda, 17 is the lowest. Sunpius, he's on the op. Everyone's over 100. Let me just put it that way. 107, 106, D and Snappy respectively. I know CT side, yes, you're fighting against the choke points. It's easier to do, but that's a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. CT side's always gonna have the higher utility damage, but only 21 across the whole half is a little bit frightening, a little bit scary. And at this round, they're just getting deleted and picked apart from every single angle. Valda gonna be flanking in middle, takes a duel, exercise. Ooh, good spin. Good headshot onto Valda. But not really a whole lot to do from here. He's boxed in, he's even being pushed down the stairs. Sunpius, USP and he's got that kill. 12-1.
Like this. But again, I wouldn't be putting too much pressure on yourselves. I'd be looking just for how a solid event, build on it, get used to the environment with the team, but you definitely need to be picking up on a few of the mistakes here. Afro, yeah, he's had some bad luck, but he's also been in some situations where he's caught himself out. Good battle through smoke that time. Exercise actually finding it with the AK, despite that he was up against the tracerless A1S. Madden's going to try and capitalize on this, though, and rightfully so. They've got all the confidence in the world. He's in the corner. That's a kill. I don't think Exercise even checks this. He might. he's a smart enough player, he'll take a peek. He's looking back the other way, so he was aware of it, but they still get to. Madden still finds double in that situation.
And that's the big kill to find, his body lurking on Catwalk. They can hustle over. Gotta be careful about Afro and lower dark. It's Snappy to figure that one out, and a missed shot is gonna give the opportunity. Now ENCE on this retake towards the B bomb site coming in. They're coming in quick as well. Do they realize that the Alpha's made it all the way back towards the tunnels? Jax over the top. Now they know, because Afro's got one. And huddle up over the box. Jax pounces from window, and it looks like HEET might have their second round, and indeed they do. To close the half, HEET get 2.
Complexity coming out with the win. Bias continues to look down from the suicide position, but doesn't see anyone inside of middle with that AK. What am I saying? The scouts, rather, as it's going to be, though, an M4 down by the hands of 2 Galils. Madden and Dia converging on that one, and Madden's able to go directly and immediately onto the M4 A1S. He'll find Body trying to get in the corner, and a second M4 now picked up for Snappy. So HEET finding themselves down 2 early, despite winning the pistol again, just as they did in the first half.
Yeah, wouldn't that be the worst feeling ever? Both pistols and both second rounds going against you, especially a scoreline like this. And it's gonna back away from long. They've got complete control of the situation, complete control of the map, and it's up to HEET to figure out how to recover things. They at least have a lean towards B, right? They at least have Jax over in middle who's gonna be able to hustle and kind of turn over. He's got 2 flashbangs in support. And really, with this smoke wall up at long, there's nothing they can do against it anyways, so there's no real reason to over-rotate to this kind of attention. This is just a really smart play from Snappy to say, hey, the A-bomb site's clear. Don't hit B.
No, they're not going to. Rotation heading back toward Catwalk bomb. Dia, he'll be the first to arrive. Madden will join him after a bit of utility thrown toward middle, and Pius waits for the rotations, the inevitable rotations. CT spawn, though, is already occupied. Afro working his way out. Unsure where to look. Goes for the jump scope. Can't find it. Goes for the second one. Does land on Dia. Oh, no scope as well as he jumps up on the second. Needs to find the headshot over the box. Knows he has the position to pop with, and he absolutely nails it on Madden. Much more like it from Afro. I don't think he spotted Pius on the initial peek. Maybe he did. Either way, put the nade in toward Gandalf to make sure there's no one else nearer to the site. But Pius, despite having a scout, is in a very strong position as Jax and Afro are on very, very low HP, and Jax gone trying to tap that bomb and force the peek. He's doubled up. Pius finds Afro.
Bomb site Joko with a deagle. Jax gonna do some scout tricks of his own from outside middle, but nobody keeping him away from Joko. The deagle sings, gets another one as well. Double kill, make it all 3, and he's even gonna go for more. Dia, oh, the ace is on, and he can't find it.
12 HP away from a deagle ace. Volda manages to double up and find a second as well. There's no armor on... I take it back, Afro does have, okay, I didn't quite see his in the bottom. I was gonna say no armor on at least Afro, but 12 HP head armor, nothing to do in this round. I think Volda trying to just draw this one out as long as possible. Bomb already down, that's massive from Joko.
Yeah,
He didn't do it alone, let's be clear. There was some good assists on that, but gotta hit the shots.
Yeah, I mean, that was a nice distraction from Jax. Maybe about the biggest thing he did. He tagged one as well, but that deagle was perfect. What a round. Let's check it out again. There's the first one. It was a 1D anyway, so the tag didn't matter. A follow-up. There's the cleanup onto the Jax tag, and another one brought very, very low. So good work from Joko and Jax, but especially that deagle.
So this one, they're just going to let go.
Perfectionist one of the ace. He's not happy with himself.
When you're that close, he did swing for it. He was all about that life.
Close only counts in hand shoes and...
Hand shoes.
Hand grenades and horseshoes. That's what I meant to say.
Hand shoes and horse. Saved from, I think, what was it, the minute and 17-second mark? More than that, I think it was like minute and 27.
Yeah, he had a lot of time to just kind of chill there and think about life. Think about his choices, his decisions, everything that he's done up to this point. Uh-oh. Speaking of maybe one of thinking over your choices, flash into upper dark. Joko has a chance to get away, sticking around for the fight. Ooh, and I don't think ENCE wants to show numbers, which is why they're not trying to hunt him down with any aggression. They kind of want to keep this a little bit of a secret. He has reloaded. Both M4s stacked up and ready to fight.
Joko getting another double. Didn't get the ace last time. Won't get it this time. Jax finds one. He's blinded. He's got to get away from that. As he's tagged up, the movement gets shut down from that, but now Volda once again, 3 HP. I don't really think he's going anywhere other than the grave this time. He'll walk out. A bit more of a lost round bonus built up. Now he knows he has the site. The wall covered off. He's got the bomb. Does he dare? I can't imagine he thinks he has the time for this. So instead, he's going to go for the element of surprise. Body's back turned. He's on 20. Shadow shows, but still, he's not fast enough as Body finds the single bullet needed. So 14-5.
Defense, and Joko again wants to get aggressive, see if he can catch Volda off guard.
Joko swings, sees the elbow, knows Volda's in behind the pillar. He's got to be careful with the ammo. Tapping 2 each time he peeked. He was going to be running low, but Volda gets the better of the exchange as he peeks perfectly to take him down. He's not done there. He's going to start clearing the site. Smoke at the mouth of the tunnel, and he's able to cover off the close side. Jax outside door. He's just high on the shot, just barely above his head, and Jax gets the better of it.
But I like that from Volda. I like the initiative. He knows he's found 1 kill. He knows more than likely he's got a 1-on-1 duel at that B bomb site, so why not go for it? Why not fight it? Your team's on the other side of the map. They're going to execute whatever strategy they want, regardless, without you. So a cool challenge that goes against him. But now a post-plant scenario, and Diha is watching the catwalk flank. 2 players from HEET are going to fall right into his trap. Good double kill, and that should seal the round.
That's going to give them 15. The elusive 15th round, so... And to get there, I know they had lots of time. That's pretty sick. Well done, Diha. Just efficient, clean, and concise. Nails the shots. And just Exorcists to find. They'll surround him at long. He does open it up, though. Good start. Aware that there's going to be company on the other side. They'll have to go a little further, but Snappy does exactly that, and it's... as we
Another upper dark push. Volda turns in time. Finds Afro as well. Missed shot with the AWP, and Volda now knows. He's like, oh, there's a 3rd one here. And no, there's a 4th one here.
Okay,
all right, guys.
He's happy he survived. 1 HP, 1 kill.
Yeah, well, now Volda's just saying, okay, there was literally 4 people at this side of the map, so just hit A. Who cares?
Does very well, Volda. Again, a corner smoke for Exorcist. He's trying to find a way to fight through this and catch off anyone who dare jump up onto the platform. Good Molotov, though. Great read that there's a gap behind that smoke, and it's going to force him into the open. Don't need to peek this. Snappy has the bomb down. They're in command. They're in the position of power as Jax tries to rotate in behind at this point as well. Exorcist still survives, but very low. Jax caught off Sunpius with the kill. Snappy on Exorcist and Body, the last alive. The man who created this team has to try and save them in this map. Dust2, again, their choice. Smoke to long, knows he has to cover off the shot that's inevitably going to be fired at his back. They double up the position on barrels, and Diha baits Snappy, rightfully so, to go 16-6 and take map number 1 for ENCE.
Yeah, a little bit of resistance there from HEET in the